we are back playing Satisfactory, doing the canister build. And unfortunately for me, my hotkeys just all of a sudden decided not to work, so it's a good moment to load back in. See what everybody's been up to. Trying to remember exactly what I did last time because I keep forgetting. Hey, our hotkeys work again. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and put this in. You know, I just realized something else. That I'm not going to be able to use the modular load balancers because, yeah, they're not going to work. There's not enough room here to put them in between this and the rock and the cliff edge. So I need 420 of these going this way. How many of these is making 139.63? That's not a good number. Let's multiply that by 3 is 418.89. So, and I can't merge them all up in one line. However, I can merge 4 of them and then have the overflow turn right around and merge up with the other line. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that gonna clip? I don't think so. Okay, so now I need a smart splitter. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3. Maybe like that. And whenever you do the infinite nudging, sometimes it gets a little wonky. So the front here is going to be empty canisters, and the left overflow. Then coming out of here, I'm gonna grab a couple of these guys, pop down, and then we're gonna have to work our way. Actually, never mind, we don't need those. We can just go ahead and straight mode, go like that, and we'll just follow the backside here and then merge back up at the very end. Look at that. Like a glove. Like, oh, hey buddy. What do you have for me? Why are we doing this? What do you got? 23 steel beams. What a good doggo you are. These ones are gonna go this way. Also, how did you get underneath here? I don't know how you got underneath here, but this is no place for a doggo. Alright? It's not safe. This is not a doggo family-friendly atmosphere, alright? That's clipping through the wall just a smidge bit. But I'm okay with it. Alright, now if we merge up, we could come out right here. That wouldn't be bad. This could be where all the canisters come up and out. So that means going to be receiving this, and then like that, and then like that. Okay. Now this should load up with the 420 from there. All right. Oh my god, I'm so sore. All right, so the canisters now need to come all the way back here. We got more than enough room to do a load balance system here, so I'm probably just going to do that. Well, kind of a load balance system. Instead of a straight up manifold, we'll do it half load balanced. Alright, and now we need to come out this way. This in the straight mode here. Let's go ahead and just follow as close to the rock face as we can. And like that. In. Alright, that is canisters taken care of. Now, the Pep Coke. Go ahead and bring that down a couple. Let's go ahead and grab. So this needs to be. Pep Coke needs to go in here, which all three of those are set up nicely. Just need to bring them down. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't we just do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We're gonna split. Going that way, going that way, go in that way. Certainly don't need Mark 5s here, but you know I'm gonna use them. Buddy, this is no place for a doggo, alright? You're gonna get both of us in trouble, alright? Fix-It doesn't like it. This is a no doggo zone, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? Let's see. Is that even straight? Hello. Good doggo. That is straight. Look at that. Holy shit, did I get that first time? No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost got it the first time. Alright, Pep Coke handled. And now that the petroleum coke is handled. We got petroleum coke handled. We need to get the bauxite handled. And I believe that's the aluminum that's coming out of there, which it is. So aluminum, we need to come over here. Go to these 4 guys. Oh no. Okay. Of course, the frickin' rock edge. I was gonna kind of try to load balance it, but you know, here we are. Actually, I don't need that one. It's this one, this one, this one. Let's go ahead and do that. Is that literally right above it? It is. Can I get it there? Sure can't. Sure frickin' can't. It's gotta go there. One, two, three. Let's just go down 3, and where is that? It's over this way. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Can I get it there? This doggo's breathing very heavily right in my ear. 3. One, two, three. I must not have went down far enough. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? You brought me concrete, good boy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. That takes care of the fluid tanks. Now for those, just run mergers right along this edge. And those will go up and out of the area. Alright, fluid tanks are set up. I thought I had one of these packagers. Apparently not. Packaged fuel, 210. Alright, let's set up the fuel now. Alright, so... should be 210 coming out of each one of these. Fuel. 210. Okay. Billy. Now, this pipeline. I'd really love for it to come in right here, which maybe I can. Oh yeah, it still works, which is good. 1, 2, 2. Right? Or no? 1, 2. Yeah. That. That. 1, 2. Oh shoot, this is actually 420. Aha! That's going in there. Let's look at the fuel. Fuel. And I don't have a way to actually get this down. I believe these can push up 10 meters. Yeah, 10 meters. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. I can go from there. We're going to just make all of this. It seems like that's all the higher I can go with this pipeline. However, one, two, all right. Now that's going to be as high as I can go. How are these not the same height, I ask you? I ask you this question. Now, I really hope that this will go up that far. If it won't, I guess I could drop it down to this one and have it go in, but... Alright, so that's all the fuel taken care of. Now we just have the packaged fuel, which is going to be coming out. I'll just merge all these up like this. And then all this packaged fuel is going to go up to the second floor. Where it will go into my drones. Alright, now that is that setup. Now over here we got the pep coke set up. All we need is the bauxite. Which, we don't have the bauxite right now. We have everything but the bauxite. And the bauxite needs to be gathered from somewhere. So, let's go ahead and pull up our interactive map. And we're working somewhere where there's oil. Where are we working? We're working here. Alright, we're working there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's find some bauxite nearby. I'll be honest, not a lot happening. There's this one right here, which is a 600 node, so we're going to have to go get that. Let's take that out of there. But for the time being, I think that's everything hooked up besides that heavy oil residue I'm staring at right now. So let's hook this up. Noodle, and noodle, and noodle, and noodle, and noodle, and noodle. Oil residue. Gotta do something with the exterior here that's gonna get us up to a second floor of some type. Because definitely a drone port needs to be around here so the bauxite can come in. Actually, the bauxite could come in right here. Right? Do I have room there? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I got room to drop something down. Probably like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not gonna be able to do it that way, but How about that? Nice. Okay, so the bauxite can come in here, which means... How high up can I go? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's just go up 20. And then I might just only have it to right there. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so this is going to be the second floor. Oh, missed one. Or did I? Actually, I don't hate that. I could put like a little skylight kind of thing in there. So that'll be where the bauxite comes in. This will be where the drones can come and pick up the canisters. That will be where the drones get their fuel. Some bauxite delivery over here, which I gotta make that quick. Bauxite delivery, and then shoot, I have them going all the way back here. If I didn't have them going there, could I make them skirt back around? Damn it. 1, 2, 3. How is that off? Are you serious? Okay. Oh my god, really? I had it... Oh my god. I literally had it... almost right. It's these ones. There we go. Where do I want them to come up, though? I guess is the question. I could get them to come up here. I don't think that's a bad play. Not great, but not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Let's see. One, two. I think I needed to go over one more. Okay. It's not bad. One, two. One, two, three. Is that where we need to be? No. It just needs to come down to 1, 2. That. And then. Ooh. We're actually a ways off there. 1, 2. Alright. Well, that gets the canisters in and up. Oh. Okay. So now we've got... Get me out of here. So we've got canisters, empty fluid containers, fuel, and bauxite. Transport for our drones. Is this going to be overhanging that? Oh, just the smidgest bit. If I went from this angle... That's really close, but yeah, it's still overhanging just a bit, so... We're just gonna go like this. Seriously? Oh. So that's one drone port. Let's set up another one right here. Oh shoot, that's actually still too... Huh. I messed up those canisters. Even if all the extra merges up here, it still won't be able to get all of it out because I'm only running a 780 belt. So actually, how many of those is run to 1? I think I have 4. How many of these per? 139.63. Say that's an even 140. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 140 times 5, that's only 700. Okay. So actually, we're not gonna merge up here. I am gonna have this belt go over here though. And then I'm gonna have this belt go ahead and just do the exact same thing. What's happening? So then I'll have 2 belts coming up. And I'll probably just load balance them with the modular load balancer. Yeah, I don't really think I left myself with totally enough space. Frick on a stick. It's gonna have to be right here. 1, 2. Oh. It's hard to scratch my back. That's not... I'm gonna have to move the position of that, pump. Okay. So that's fine. Silica, or quartz crystal. Shoot, now that looks super weird because it's not right. In line with the other one. But you know what, at this point, I don't care. I just want this build to be done. Alright, so that's the canisters coming up. Let's go ahead and just put down the modular load balancers. Just so I don't forget. We're gonna have input here, block, and output. Oh my god, it's not even gonna line up. Oh, okay. Really turning into a shit show right at the end. Block. Output. Just put another block on there. Output. Okay. So this one will be for my empty fluid canisters. And then I need to have 2 here and, ooh, there. And those 2 will be for what? Yeah, out. Oh. Is that one messed up? No, that one's right. Nope, I needed that to not be like that. And we also, shocker, need to have overflow tabs for everything. Which means that this actually needs to be here. One, two, three. Oh. What the heck? Why is that down? Oh, it is slightly over. Gotta fix that. Why in the world does that one go up and that one goes down? Jesus H. Christ. Why is this so fucking difficult? Boom. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. And now, once it gets to the end, to the end, we have a smart splitter. So to the right will be fuel, packaged fuel, none there. The left is going to be overflow. So that'll be 420 coming out of here. I'm gonna need three awesome sinks, aren't I? And actually, I can just put an overflow tab on here. Output only overflow module. Fan-fucking-tastic. Go like that. Boom. So to the right is going to be empty fluid tanks. None on the center, and the left will be overflow. Overflow there, and overflow there. And then, because I have this nice empty spot right here in the middle, which I think is a great place to put. Alright, we need 3. Can I fit 3 in here? 1, 2. Oh yeah, we can fit 3 in here. 3. Go ahead and just get a conveyor lift. I need 2 of them. Yep. And huzzah! There we go. I will tell you what, it is not pretty. But that's gonna get the job done. And I don't really need to put the canisters or the empty fluid tanks into a dimensional depot. One could argue that I should have a storage tank for each one of these before it goes up. But I mean, I guess the drone ports kind of have a bit of a buffer, because only 900 can go out at a time. And it's getting 600. But if I'm running close to capacity, it might pose an issue. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, that's just... I could definitely just slot one in here. Instead of this one being like that, just make it like this. You know what, screw it, we might as well just throw one on here just in case. You never know. When we might need empty fluid tanks, and then once that's completely full, it'll still optimize the bottom. I guess we could do the same thing in the middle. Yeah, we could actually do the same thing in the middle here. Right? Kind of. Actually, don't know if we could. Yeah, we could. Tell you what, the end of this build is getting messy. Messy, messy, messy. And then this one, we can also put one here, but not a big one. Let's put a little guy. Which is fine. We don't need anything crazy, just a little bit of a buffer for those. Alright, so this one is going to be active receiver. Active receiver. Bauxite. Canister depot. Okay, nice. So that's an active receiver. These both are going to be passive producers of canister depot 1. Let's copy that. And this is going to be canister depot 2. And then this is going to be passive producer, fluid tank depot 1, just in case I make more. Okay, and now, since those are just passive producers, those don't need a drone. This one will need a drone. Actually, how much packaged? We got a bunch of packaged turbo fuel, so why don't we go ahead and throw some of this in there? Oh. Okay, boom. That's good to go. No power to it yet. But let's go get our bauxite, which I'll tab out of here. Where are we going? We're going right there, right on top. Normal node, pretty darn close to where we're at. I say pretty darn close, like not really that close, but. It's off by itself. I'm just gonna pull this up on my other screen here, where you can see where the hell I'm going. So we're going next to, actually we're going like fairly near the Crater Lakes. We're going to here-ish. That's where we're headed. No. And I believe excuse me. Yeah, I got 237 bauxite in my inventory. The next build that I'm going to do is going to be a rocket fuel build, I believe. Because instead, so I actually rethought this. Plutonium fuel cells are the best fuel source for drones. They take the least amount of anything to get from point A to point B. And it's also the fastest. Rocket fuel is not far behind. Nitro rocket fuel is actually very, very good. And eventually I can make nitro rocket fuel once I make synthetic power shards. I do not have synthetic power shards yet. I don't even have it unlocked. And that node should be right fucking here somewhere. Let's see it. There it is. Nice. It's right next to power too. Now, since this is only 600, per minute, I should be able to put one drone on, then I should be okay. Back to what I was saying. Rifle ammo. Oh, I need smokeless powder. I mean, how do I have 2,500 rifle ammo in my... I thought I looked for it. Oh my god, I have so much rifle ammo. Gentlemen! Have you heard of the gun? Thank you. Thank you. Sir, have you heard of the weapon, the rifle? Just wait until I make a weapons depot. Then you'll be sorry. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and throw a Mark IIIer on here. Probably face it this way. Only need... Yeah, we're gonna be full on 600. I want to put 2 drones on here just to make shit. I mean, I need 40 high-speed connectors. What if I only did the 1 drone port? I wouldn't need to take down that tree. I would need to take down that one. Whoa. I'm stuck. It's a blueprint I had made a long time ago. And I just revamped it for 1.0. Great blueprint. So basically inside of here, I have an awesome sink. I have everything for... That's not gonna work. I have everything for this miner to work full on by itself, 24/7. I do gotta switch this around though. Are you kidding me? It's off by that much. I wonder if I can just... Ooh. Sure can't. Instead of moving the whole blueprint, I'm just gonna move this. There we go. Whoa. How does that not work? The height is slightly wrong? Seriously? I don't remember where I had... Oh, it's on the front of it. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, damn it. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. Oh my god. could have just moved the smart splitter slightly. Like I'm gonna do right here. Boom, and then the right side is going to get bauxite, none there. Left will be overflow, and I'm gonna have to redo the electric outside. I need my chainsaw. And then I need some solid biofuel. Because I gotta cut down some trees. I don't want to. Must be done. Alright, there we go. That's enough. That is enough. Okay. Bauxite. Now, you can go ahead and grab this, and here, click through it. Yeah, it is. Silly. I just put it right there. 600. This one should be on, and it is. Must have 100 coupons. It's not bad. Have wood in there? I don't know. Okay, that's 600 per minute. It's going in there. This is gonna be passive producer of bauxite to canisters. 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw fuel in here because I'm gonna put a drone on it. And then you are going to be going to, I forgot the, maybe I'll deactivate those so they don't show up. But we need an active receiver, bauxite, canister depot, and then this port. He's got 614 already. Now, those ones are already in there. These ones, I just gotta add pillars to. And boom, that's done. There he goes. I gotta race him back. Now, once the bauxite gets flowing, I'll be able to turn everything on. Or at least plug everything in, because I still need to run it to a main power switch, and I'll have that switch off until I'm ready. Because this drone's just going to fly above this drone port until I turn it on. 2 drones should be more than enough to supply that 600. Because I'm going to have one going back and forth. Yep, there it is. Just waiting for me to come back. Oh, actually, maybe instead of... Is there an already identical building there? Makes no sense. I'll run this power line all the way back here as well. So that way it can be hooked up to the water, and then the water line will be on its own power network. Well, on its own power network with the canisters, it just won't be. That way I'll be able to tell if something's wonky. Go. This also illuminates this bridge a little bit, which is nice. Okay, now I just got to run power to this entire build. So, get out my decorator tab. Twenty. Okay. Say if I go down low, what am I gonna find here? A mess? Probably a mess. You guys know how I like to run my power lines. Fully underneath everything. Oh. Whew. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna build this up, but it's gonna be a wonky looking build when she's done, I think. I'm gonna have to do some real weird roof work. That's what I was trying to say there. Actually, since these are... just connect these, maybe. That way I don't have as many power lines to run down. Ah, maybe not. Never mind. I don't like the connection. Thought I could handle it. It's too much right now. Too much. Now, I could just daisy chain all these together, but I feel like I've done that a lot in the past, so... Plus, I don't like the way it looks all the time. Puts a lot of wires on the machines, and I'm not a fan of that. Alright, let's run these two down. On that corner. Right there. And that is how I run one of my power lines. And I connect everything up at the bottom. Keeps everything up top looking crisp. Keeps all the mess on that logistics floor. Which nobody goes down there. Nobody sees that. They're just like, oh man, this is the best looking factory ever. And I'm like, you know what? It is the best looking factory ever. Thank you. Go somewhere around there. Ooh, way off. Rough. There we go. Boom, connected. Now let's go ahead and get this one connected. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna take this one straight. Okay. We're gonna do this instead. So that way that line is inside of the pole, so you can't see it. And then we're gonna take it right across to here. And that should be right in line with that one. Perfect. Now, those are all lined up. 20. Can't actually. Wonder if this one's gonna land. No, because it's not powered. Well, I can power it real quick. Just so that way it can land and drop off its stuff. And then it should take off from there, go all the way back. And by the time it comes back, I'll throw another drone on there. Oops. Silly me. Look at that clipping. Ah, disgusting. Whoa. I'm probably going to have the power for this side run down there. I think that drone just took off to go get more bauxite. Should we? Are you guys full of bauxite? You are. Fantastic. Go ahead and throw that drone back on there. And then turn that off. Right on the edge of glory. Maybe like there? Nah, way off. There we go. Let's go ahead and plug this one in as well. Now this is interesting. How am I exactly... I guess I can... like there? I think this one needs to go backwards slightly. Oh no! Nailed it. That other drone is back. I mean, that's not a very... Oh, shit. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put a one back there, which is fine. We're going to have to put, whoa, one across the middle here, though. Go ahead and get this. Whoa. Why are you all the way down there, man? That Those ones don't need power shards. Okay. That right? Okay. Now we just gotta do our smelters. Let's just go up 10 with these. Oh, shoot. Tell you what, the most time-consuming thing is definitely either this or cosmetics. I guess it would determine... It would matter how long you take on your cosmetics, because I know people, like, set up their factories and make them kind of look like this, and then take 18 times as longer in their cosmetics, which, God almighty, I would never do. That's just way too long in my opinion. But kudos to those people, man. They got more patience than me, that's for damn sure. It is hot as balls in my room right now, and the both the windows are open, and it is 33 degrees out, and it is still just very warm in here. Not a fan. Two-door. Maybe like that. Alright, hooked up. Once we get to the other side of the build, getting all the pipes and stuff hooked up is gonna be tricky. It's tricky. Be able to yeah, we're gonna be able to scoot one in there. My watch is telling me it's time to stand up. Little does my watch know that, you know, Fix-It doesn't give those kind of breaks. You know, you get one 15-minute break a day to drink some water, and that's it. And you should be grateful. Probably bring in power somewhere over there. No. Actually, I think maybe it's like right there. Wow, way off. Probably won't label each one of these pods. I don't really see the point because it's a smaller build. If this build was a lot bigger, then definitely, but it's a smaller build. I don't think it's really necessary. So that one's hooked up. Actually, I don't think I hooked up. No, I didn't. Say I did not hook up that pump. Right. Only a couple more to go. Unfortunately, I think this one's just gonna have to be these guys. Alright. Only a couple more pods to go. Now, you can't really make this process, at least the way I do it, any faster with lubricants. Because every single pod is a different size. Like, how am I supposed to accommodate for every single possibility? For every single production line. So unfortunately, I think I'm kind of stuck with what I've got here. I don't know if that's correct or not. Go. Minor. Okay. There's that. Actually, probably coming in from this angle is going to be easier. Almost done. Almost. There's that. And last, but certainly not least, our packagers. It's only 10 o'clock, so if this build takes off with no hitches, that'll be pretty damn good timing. Uh-oh. Where's this wonky? There we go. should be right there. Hey, look at that. First one I got right. Okay. Now, all that's in. Let's go ahead and take that off. How are we gonna do this? We could just run it like that. It's not bad. Little close. Definitely a little closer than I would like. Oh my god, really? Kind of really hate how that's set up, but regardless, should give us an idea. Priority power switch. Oh, that's actually not that bad. Now, this one, on the other hand. Go. Where is the nearest power line, though? Good question. All the fucking way down here. That is correct, but it's... sagging too much. Nobody likes a saggy power line. See? Okay. She's hooked up. Wait, why are there two drones over here? That one must have taken off. Oh, moment of truth. Canister DD, right? No underscore. Supercomputer DD. Alright. I gotta change that one. Turbo for processing and the power gens. Make sure they have the right naming nomenclature. Let her rip, baby. Everything on? That one's on. Those are not. The oil's running. Oh yeah, of course this is still running because it's still hooked up on the other side. Which is fine. It'll probably change once I put the we got stuff there. Plastic is flowing. No aluminum ingots just yet. We're not making... We don't have any petroleum coke coming over. Oh, that's why. Take that. Actually. Take some more. Alright, we should be good. A little extra. It's getting rid of all of its water. Now water's coming in here. So we're producing some fuel. Oh, we got some fluid. Got some canisters. Still got a ton of bauxite here. Tons of bauxite. Our first packaged fuel! Nice! Let's go! Packaged fuel, baby! Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind having a depot here. Maybe here. So let's take this. Okay. I don't fully understand why it's off. So left is going to be packaged fuel, center is going to be overflow. Have a little dimensional depot up here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Bauxite, we still got a ton coming in. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening? Why do we got... Oh my god, we have... I never hooked up the plastic here. Oh my god. Two. Oh my god, come on. Can't believe I just blatantly forgot to hook these up. Get it out of there. Get them out. Oh my god, these aren't hooked up either. What is this thing too? What the hell? Yeah, that one didn't even go to anything. Completely hooked it up to the wrong thing. Alright, I'm just gonna manually clean these ones out. Alright. So this should be all cleaned out now. Waiting on oil there. Should be waiting on oil anywhere. Oh shoot. Yep, these were not at 100, so... Or not fully overclocked the way they should have been. Probably led to... Oh, actually, those didn't get backed up, surprisingly. Our fluid buffer situation, we're still completely full, so that's good. Should be in tons of ingots now. That should be taking that full... Should be taking the full stack. Everything. Uh-oh. Why are we backed up here? Why don't we have any bauxite? Where are they? What the hell is wrong? Don't know what's wrong. I'm thinking maybe it's because I put turbo fuel in here. But it should take enough packaged fuel to make the trip back and forth. That is what it should do. I'm not sure why it's deciding not to do that. Or maybe because it's not the same fuel type? Okay. Holy crap, it takes almost 50. It takes almost 50. Because I put in... Yeah, maybe that's why, because I put in packaged turbo fuel and now we're just using fuel? Trip cost 1.931 per. Why did I put a stack of 100 in there and it took like 50? See, that just took 37. Why would it take 37 when it says it only takes 1.931 per minute and it takes 7? Got it. Okay. Yeah, so it takes so we take about 2 per minute. It takes almost 8 minutes to get there. Yeah, so that's 16. Okay, so maybe now it'll be okay because it's the same fuel type as it has had. I hope. Anyways. I should really make that water tower circle. You working at 100%? What do you mean? No power. Oh, that's right. I haven't hooked it up over here yet because I don't have a roof on this. And all production has ceased. Because we have too much heavy oil residue, and we're not getting rid of it because we don't have enough bauxite. Yeah, 65 per trip. So now they should go over there and fill up. Maybe I should have taken the fuel out of that one after they had filled up to come over here. Well, I guess we'll fucking find out. Oh, this one's coming back. Where the hell is it? Docking? Where? Here it comes. Need you to have 900. Okay, you do. We're gonna have throughput issues. Seems like we might. Is the other one. It's coming. Here goes that one. And this one's docking. Received. Okay, and it took enough to get all the way over there. That one's still flying over there. Damn, we're definitely gonna have throughput issues. Yeah, because this one's, it's almost empty already. And it's just taking off. Shit. It's coming back. See if he can get here before these guys run out. If he can't, then I will need to add another drone port onto that. I thought I'd be okay with just one. Nope, no way. Alright, I need to go add two more drone. I need to go add another drone port to that. When in doubt with drones, always put on an extra drone port that you don't think you need. You might as well. If it's going to the same place, it's not that big of a deal. And then you'll have, in my case, I have one drone on the port that's at the factory, one drone on the port by the miner, and I'll have another one on the miner. So I'll have 3 total drones, bringing me 900 bauxite per trip. So throughput issue with drones, just terrible. Always add way more than you think you need. And 65 packaged fuel per trip. Like, holy shit, that's a lot. Cannot wait to get Rocketfuel going. Rocketfuel! Now, I don't think I'm just going to straight up delete this blueprint and put on my one with 2 drone ports. I'll probably just slap another one on this side over here. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Ah, I'm missing high-speed connectors. Now is not the time, game. 4 tickets seems excessive.
All Fix-It Awesome Shop purchases are purely intended for professional Fix-It employee business.
active receiver, bauxite depot, and then this port. Gotta give myself a little droney. Get him on there. I like to put it like this. And actually, oh my god. You know what? I'll do this in a second. Also, this thing is not situated correctly. That's how you make a drone port. Well, I might have to redo this blueprint. That's slightly off, and this is slightly off. Holy crap, this thing's back already? Oh no, the one from over there, I have it coming here now instead of over to the first one. That's fine. Alright. Throughput issues should be solved. At least I hope the throughput issues are solved. God, I hope throughput issues are solved. I mean, we got drones waiting to dock over here, which is a good sign. Also means that we're probably full on heavy oil residue for most of these, because we're probably full of petroleum coke. That guy's dumping in bauxite. What's this one doing? Alright, that one's on its way back. Now, if 3 is not enough, then we might have an issue. Where is it? It's almost here. Add this in for right now to keep everything moving. So it takes almost 8 minutes to do a round trip. Yeah, I need 600 per minute. That means I need 4,800 during those 8 minutes. And divide that by 900 is 5.33 drones is apparently how many I need. I don't see how that's possible. So that one's out of here. This one's almost here. Why is this one taking so long? It says it's en route. Which means that this one just stopped and just picked stuff up. This guy's landing. He's going to land just as it about empties. This guy should be taking off. It's enough to keep him full for now. Where is this other one? Okay, he's on his way back. He needs to get here before this thing empties. It's gotta be close. By the way, this is my Fixmas factory. Don't pay attention to that. Where is he? There he is. Or no, it's about a 5-minute round trip. He's gonna dock just as this is about to empty. And this one's gonna be coming in. Full. Boom. There's our 900. Okay, now that one's taken off. This one is almost here. Man, that's cutting it close. So 600, you can get away with 3 drones, but 4 would be better. I mean, now we're stopping and starting a little bit. Problem is when this guy, okay, he just took off, so he's probably gonna get here. He's not gonna make it before it empties, I don't think. It's gonna be close, because this is the first full round trip for all 3 of them, so this one's right back to the beginning. Come on. Also, package fuel is the slowest fuel source. We're doing a little stop and start, so that's good. Okay. Probably gonna run out just slightly. Yep, there it is. There's the last of it. Now when he pops that in, this guy's on his way back. Alright. This number might just take a while to bump back up. Yeah, we're going up. $93, 94%. So we should be getting enough plastic over here just to... Let me just grab some stacks. Because that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. It's really just these last three. Oh my god, put it in there. Thank you. Okay. Well, it seems like adding the extra drone port was just the trick. Get it to come in here. And it seems like we're completely full on aluminum canisters or empty fluid tanks. We're full on canisters. We're full on fuel. This one's slowly still emptying. And this thing's still filling up. And then we're getting up there. We're at 85 now. $98. Why? $97 now. Should see this all drain out in a second. Why is it? There we go. And our fluid buffers are all at 100% full. Well, let's go ahead and close this baby in then. Let's check on this one, see where we're at. Alright, we're at 98. Everybody's looking good. Comes the other one. Yeah, that extra drone, man, did the fucking trick. Aw, damn it. Whoa. all in all, it looks like the build is going, or it looks like we're going to be in the clear as far as throughput issues and being 100% efficient goes. Which is good because I'm tired and it is almost my bedtime. I don't know how I'm gonna make this look good though. In terms of what the exterior is going to look like here. Alright, now what can we do with this in terms of windows and walls and other stuff? Just want to see something. Alright, so for now, I think I'm gonna go for this look. Dun, 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 dun. Guess I messed up on putting the wall on this side. Oh, yeah, sure did. Actually, that means that this wall is going to be too high as well. I actually don't hate that look. Just like the flat rooftop. At least until maybe we get to here. I really hope we get more wall variants in the upcoming update, because that would be cool. Right. Now, what do I do with this monstrosity over here? Do I zone it in and then put little cutouts for the drones? Maybe. hell? Almost there on cosmetics. Almost there. Ah, shh. As I say that. Alright. Awesome sinks are awesome. Ugh. Actually, eventually, these canisters are going to get backed up, aren't they? I think they are going to get backed up at some point, because I should be pushing 836.67 out of there. Well, I'm only doing 600 canisters, so I should actually be able to merge it up. 3. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if you can have 2 overflow tabs. Let's see. No other outputs in the balancer group than items we sent to this output. Well, regardless, 836.67 minus 780 would be 56. So I should only have to put 56 on this belt. 57. And then that should be a full belt. Now, why don't I just... Actually, I don't even need to do that. Let's make this a Mark 1. There we go. Now limit it to 60. Beautiful. Well. That one should be... No, that one should be fine. We might phase through slightly. But that's okay, because I'll just be sending birds here. Oh man, I still gotta do lighting. At least with the roofs, lighting is actually pretty easy. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bump this out to the edge. Alright, that doesn't look bad. Thing is, I don't have an elevator or any way to currently get up to this floor. Which I guess that might be okay. This is the airport floor. You know, nobody should be up here anyways. This might not be bad, actually. That's too tall. Yep, too tall. Let's go 20. Perfect. $19.75. Alright, now if I take this, we go straight down here. Still don't think that's gonna be enough to get me over there. Where am I? All right. Finish up this factory and call it a day. Just gotta put walkways in. Oh yeah, she's dark in here. Not actually, let's do it like that. That lights up that area. Wow. We got light, baby. I really gotta make my, what do you want to call it? Crystal Oscillator Factory. I'm gonna have to make some more crystal oscillators. Yes, I am. Damn. Let's make some crystal oscillators real quick. And while that's happening, I'm gonna go get some more water. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna make 50. Okay. That's enough for now. Definitely enough to finish off the lighting for this build. Boom, boom, some lighting. Just do that instead. And then I'll probably actually put a couple here. Perfect. And then the last place. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put a thing over here. The rain could get in? Gosh, I'm so excited for them to bring back rain. I mean, it's such a... I don't want to say dumb thing to be excited for, but it really is. Like, rain is just so cool. Like, that... The rain and the fog in this game is just... I mean, it's so good. It's honestly so good. So, I'm excited for them to bring back rain. I guess we're just waiting for a update from Unreal Engine to do it. And then once they have the update in place, they will put the rain back in. So, should not be that long of a wait. Probably not in this, in 1.1 that's hopefully going to be coming out. I don't know exactly when it's coming out. Nobody really does, but we're supposed to be getting an update on the 28th, I believe. The 28th is when we're supposed to be getting the full trailer, which will give us the date of when it comes out as well. Alright, cool. Let me just put in these Ah, shoot. I need like 3 more, I think. So let's get like 15 more crystal oscillators, and then I'm going to check the full capacity of the build here and make sure we're at 100% across the board. And then once we are, I'm going to call it a day on the canister build. Well, canister and fluid, empty fluid tanks. Which I'm very excited to do my next build. Maybe my next build? I'm not exactly sure. If it's going to be my very next build or maybe one after it, but it is going to be using the Crater Lake, or the Blue Lake. The Blue Lake, and in the Blue Lake, there is just an absolute ass ton of oil, and sulfur, and coal, and I think there's some Caterium over there as well. Some iron. And if you don't know where I'm going with this, we're going to be making Rocketfuel over there. And I'm going to be making, according to my planner that I have been working on the past couple days, trying to figure out stuff. I think I'm going to be using the normal recipe because it doesn't use nearly as much sulfur, and I really need to preserve sulfur for my nuclear build. So I think using the normal recipe is going to be fine. It doesn't yield nearly as much, and also it's more complicated. But I think it's going to be... I mean, I have to use it because nuclear is going to use almost all of the sulfur on the map, which is just an insane amount of sulfur. So I have to use it. It uses a crap ton of coal in its place and some nitrogen, which is fine because there's nitrogen over at that lake as well. That's it. And then once I make Rocketfuel, I'll be able to package it all and get it shipped out to really anywhere I want. I'm just gonna put this right in the middle. I think it's right there. And then once I have rocket fuel, every single one of my drones will be able to go pick up fuel there, and I will not have to worry about fueling my drones really ever again. I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited about that. Not having to worry about fueling my drones and them just being able to go pick up fuel and come back is going to be insanely awesome. Actually, let's check over here on the fluids and see. Now, this should be powered anyways. Let's check this. See if we're at 100%. That's at 100. Oh yeah, we're at 100, baby. We are at 100. I love it when the maths. Oh, we're mathing so good. ramp. That way you get down. And then logistics. Or, nope, transport. Oh no. What am I doing? Ah. Let's go 36 meters up. Ah, so close. It's 38. 38. Please, thank you. Oh my god. I'm having a hell of a time. I can always tell when I'm getting tired because my building starts to get really bad. There we go. Now we got a nice walkway to be able to get over here. There we go. Kind of looks cool. Then you just come over here. See, I just hate that clipping right there. I absolutely hate it. And I hate how that looks as well. And I kind of need the double ramp here because it looks kind of dumb without it. What about over here? There's just not a world in which I can get. Unless I have it go down and then come back up. Still doesn't help me. I don't know how to get this in here. This is super frustrating. There's just no way. Unless I cheat the system. Which at this point I'm okay with. Because honestly, I'm tired and sick of working on this. Oh, this is so frustrating. And there's the solution. That I was looking for. That entire time. Oh, jeez. Mm, 26. Not even close. 30. 34. 36. 36 is the magic number. And then it's just slightly above the floor. Why was that so difficult for me to think about? I don't know. But these are the questions. Boom. Now you walk out here and you're like, ah, look at that nice view. And then you're like, ah, yeah, I'm up here. All the drones are taken off. Looking fresh. We got tons of bauxite in here. Everything is moving and a grooving. Seems like these belts need to be evened out. Actually, let's check. Everything should be running at 100 now. 100. We're only at 83 here. We're at 98 here. These are all at 100. This one's only at 98. This one's at 95. Why the hell would it be at 98 and 95? 99? It's at 98. 99. 97. 99. 97. Somehow this one is not being allowed to get rid of its heavy oil residue like the others. Is that because it's the last one in the line? Taken in 80, and that should be taken in 210. Let's check these. 48.333 times 6. 289.998. We're actually slightly underproducing. This one's at 99. This one's at 100. This is at 100 now. This one's at 91. Alright, well, when in doubt, These are all at 100 now. Same thing with that one. These are all at 100. And that one's at 97. That got rid of all of its heavy oil residue just by putting that valve on there. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Now it emptied. Okay. Got rid of all... It's getting rid of all of it now. What does our power look like? Well, I can definitely tell... Let's take that off. Seems like everything is stabilized. I'm gonna wait for an entire grid to pass. Okay. I mean, that's 100% efficient right there. It's at 99. That one's at 100. That one's at 100. 100 there. This one's only at 95 now. Why in the world? This one's at 96. I don't know. Everything should be at 100. This doesn't even have any heavy oil residue in it anymore. It's got, I mean, it's... I think those valves fix that issue. Hundred. Whoa. What does this one say? This one just said 95, that it wasn't getting enough fuel. Alright, I mean, it's going up. 96. I mean, honestly, putting the valves on these pipes could have drained the entire pipe. Alright, I think we're good here. Actually, should I even be fueling these? Because if the drone coming in has a different fuel type, that could mess things up. Yeah, we're at 98. 98. 97. Alright, we should be good to go. That is going to be it for me for tonight from Satisfactory. This has been the empty fluid tank and canister build. Pretty easy. Maybe not. I almost forgot. How unsafe of me. There we go. Now we're done. So this facility produces 600 empty fluid tanks, 420 packaged fuel, and 800 canisters. So for the rest of my playthroughs, we'll be having enough, hopefully having enough fluid containers, having enough packaged fuel, having enough empty fluid tanks to take us to the end of the game and be able to get us wherever we need to go. On the next stream, which will be today's Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday, so yeah, tomorrow night I'll actually be starting my next build, which, since canisters are done, I still have to do a review video on it. But the next build is either going to be Rocketfuel, radio control units, or fused frames, cooling systems, and turbo motors. But for each one of these, I need a lot of different things from around the map, so I think it's gonna be Rocketfuel. And this is what we're looking at right there, baby. 2,266.67 packaged rocket fuel per minute. That's gonna feed my drones. It's gonna feed them. Because we need about 3,000 bauxite per minute. Almost. God, 7,000 coal per minute. This is all the oil in the, what's it called? In the blue crater. 2,700 sulfur, which isn't bad. And then 1,600 iron. Because I'm also making gas filters here and iodine infused filters, so that way when I go nuclear I have more than enough. And that's going to be a big build. That's going to be a lot of fluids. A lot of fluids. Regardless, I'm excited, and I will see you there.